Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about Halo Infinite's population. I've done a lot of research into this video to try and make it as informative as I possibly can. I've looked at Halo Reach's population, Halo 4's population, Halo 3's population over time. I've compared it to Destiny 2's population because that's the closest free-to-play game to Halo Infinite that I can pick. I've gone and researched the percentage of players that play on Xbox as well as play on Steam to get a rough estimate on how many people are actually playing the game. My plan is to give you all the information I've found and you can make your own mind up, so let's jump right into the video. So as a baseline, let's look at Halo Infinite's population on Steam. This makes up 36% of the overall population. The all-time peak for Halo Infinite's population was 256k. That was right after the game came out. You can see there's a bump on the 24th, which I think is the first Tenrai event, and then another bump when the campaign came out. Since then, it's been trending downwards. All-time peak for today was 54,000. You can see there's very big dips when it's off-peak time in America. This more or less indicates that when it's not peak time in America, there isn't much international interest in places such as Asia, for Halo Infinite specifically. When you cross-reference that with, say, Destiny, the off-peak dips are much smaller than, say, Halo Infinite. This has always been the case with Halo, it's nothing new. Whenever it's nighttime in America, the population usually takes a sharp decline. It's always been like that. The important thing to note is with all new games, and Halo Infinite is no exception, that the population is going to be expected to drop fairly significantly after launch. People will finish the campaign, people will finish the battle pass. The real challenge is getting those players to come back and concurrently just keep playing the game day after day. With the return of the Tenrai event, we saw a nice 10k boost in population. Now that the event is kinda ending, you can see it start to slowly trend downwards again. Also with BTB not working, that's a big draw card for the game. It's understandable that people are just waiting for it to be fixed. Next up, we're going to talk about the Xbox versus PC population for Halo Infinite. Now Steam has 36% of the overall player base. The Microsoft Game Store is 12%, and Xbox is 52%. By combining the PC, Microsoft Game Store and Steam numbers together, and then doubling it, which is roughly 50%, we can work out what the total population is within a certain probability. So 1/3 of 54,000, the 24-hour peak for the 9th of January 2022, is 18,000. Add them together and you get 72,000. Double that and you get 144,000. So as of January this year, the daily peak population of Halo Infinite, meaning the most players on at one time, is 144,000 people. Take that with a grain of salt. Of course, there's going to be margin for error. It's the best guesstimation we can possibly do with the facts and figures we've been given. If we do the same percentage of PC to Xbox and run the same numbers again, but with the launch day numbers, we can calculate how many people, more or less, played Halo Infinite on the first day. So 1/3 of 250,000 is 83,333. And if you add 83,000 and 250,000 together, you get 333,000 people. Double that, and you get 666,000. I can't believe it's that number. Next up, we're going to compare Halo Infinite's population with the population of, say, Halo 4, Halo 3, and a little bit of Halo Reach. When I was looking online, there's virtually no graphs that actually monitor Halo Reach's population over time. I found one image from 2011, there's 156,000 people playing, another one from 2012 which has 65,000 people playing, but really the only game we have hard facts about the maximum daily peak population is Halo 4, and at its peak it had just over 400,000 people playing, so Halo Infinite had 33% more people jump on and try on day one than Halo 4, which is really promising to see, because you have to keep in mind Halo 4, as we know, wasn't a very popular game, but initially no one would have known that. Still had a lot of hype heading off of Halo Reach. Halo Reach was the start of the downturn of the series in regards to population, but Halo 4 was really bad. Halo 3 had 4.25 million concurrent players day one, before having a steep drop off, as all new games do. I'm surprised these details exist for Halo 3. Because the game came out almost 15 years ago now. But again, it was so popular, it completely changed and revolutionized gaming as we know it, so it's not really a surprise that these graphs exist. Finally, I just wanted to add that while the Steam numbers aren't the true population by any means, they can really be used to gauge the trend of the population, if it's going down, if it's going up, what is player sentiment like, Are people leaving the game? Are people returning to the game? Positive takeaways are that people came back for the Tenrai event to unlock the new armor. And of course, you can expect the population to go down after the initial hype wears off. The big challenge 343 has is how are they going to appeal to old players, new fans, and keep them coming back. Of course, events are going to keep bringing players back, different game modes, different DLC. As the campaign story continues, people will come back to try out the new story. So you can expect bumps in the population as people return for DLCs. But it'll be really interesting to see in 3 months, 6 months, a year, once they add a proper playlist progression and progression system in general, will that keep people coming back daily even more? It'll be interesting to look back and see what happens. But thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys later with another brand new video. Bye guys.